We threw everything we had against it. More than once, we thought,
What is happening?
just a little more, and we would prevail. But what if our strength fails first? It is already fading. And if we want to save what truly matters, we'll have to sacrifice everything.
DarkSwitch. Hi y'all, my name is Kitamari. I am here checking out for the first time ever DarkSwitch. This is my first time playing. First impressions video. So, going to settings, graphics, audio. I will have VSync on. I usually like to have VSync on. And we're going to bring down the master volume a bit. I don't know how much voice acting there is in the full game, but we'll see. So, new game.
Years ago, violent Shroud surges began ravaging our world. They overwhelmed and engulfed everything in their path. And with the fog came horrors beyond comprehension. That is why, by the personal decree of Archon Valfidis, we founded the settlement we call Elaran. Here, we conduct vital research and study the Shroud's nature to uncover its secrets and to forge weapons against this unrelenting threat.
Let's go. I like that there are cutscenes showing what the characters are up to, and that really does help liven things up a bit. The closer homes are to production buildings, the faster toilers reach their workplaces. Looks like we're on an airship. It is loading. Here we go. Welcome to DarkSwitch. To make your journey across Nelai's lands and air currents both engaging and comfortable, we've prepared descriptions of key interface elements. Would you like to begin the tutorial? Yes. This is a pretty mini UI. The size of the numbers and stuff is very tiny. The main menu can be opened by clicking the button in the top right corner of the screen or by using the escape key. The population indicator shows the total population of your settlement and how many are currently working. Right now you have 55 free settlers. The camera switch button allows you to change your view. A tree-bound camera is useful for working on buildings on the trunk. A free camera is handy for inspecting objects on the ground. The clock shows the time in your settlement. Game time affects events. For example, the day shift runs from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Afterwards, settlers eat and sleep next to the clock. You can see how many days you have spent in Elaran. The buttons below let you increase game speed or pause it. Resource panel. The resource panel shows collected materials. They are divided into basic resources: wood, raw food, gas, iron, solar, and advanced resources: planks, coal, rations, gasoline, steel, crystals. Advanced resources are produced from basic ones in processing buildings. At the start of the game, the most important resources are wood, raw food, and rations. Okay. Whoa. The camera is a fast little moving thing.
The messenger bird has brought ill tidings. The bureaucrats of Sarago write that food shipments will cease. Furthermore, they demand a report on our activities here.
So, Archon Valfidis is losing power. What about our supplies?
We have enough food for 3 days, Miss Saratnok. But there are mushrooms above the platform of the great tree.
It's not the healthiest food. But since we don't have anything better, go collect it.
Alrighty. Whoa. Oh my goodness, this fast camera. So, one little change I'm going to make, and I might cut this part then because it's not necessary. I'm going to bring the master volume to max. I'm going to bring the music down really, really low. The sounds down pretty low. Ambience is going to be down pretty low, and I'm just going to prioritize the voices. That way they could be heard in pretty much equal time as my own. Whoa. Okay, this camera has no chill. Whoa. Okay. It's alright, we'll get used to it. Make Elaran a self-sufficient settlement. Send toilers to harvest mushrooms. So, can see things down here. Fungus colony, level 1. I just happened to click on what might be the correct one, I guess. Most buildings cannot operate without toilers. Add a toiler to a shift by clicking on the icon of the type you need, or fill the shift entirely with the max button. Clicking a toiler icon removes them from the shift. The min button clears the shift completely. You can switch between buildings. Okay, so I'm going to add a toiler. At the start of the game, you have 2 shifts. Each settler works only 1 shift before going to rest. Some conditions, like severe illness, prevent settlers from working. Icons of such settlers will appear dimmed in the shift. The efficiency panel shows how many resources toilers will produce per game hour per day. Production is reduced if the shift is incomplete or if toilers have negative conditions, injury or exhaustion, for example. Settlers are divided into 3 classes: toilers, craftsmen, and rangers. Harvesting mushrooms from the great tree trunk is most efficient with toilers. Buildings that gather raw food, example, mushroom collection posts, can operate indefinitely. The food source regenerates over time. So, this is the fungus colony. And I guess I can just... yeah, I'm adding toilers. I can add or remove them, I guess. High efficiency. So I just added more and more. We have 2 right now. We can have up to 4, I guess. This is the day shift. The night shift, I'm going to have 2 others, I suppose. So we have 4 total working on the fungus. Gather food from the fungus colony. This is what they'll be doing. It looks like they'll be automatically doing that. Shift, toggle, locked, research, the required technology. Okay, so there's research to be done that will alter all these things as well. So I sent the toilers. Now it's just a matter of gathering food from the fungus colony. Some of them are working on that right now, but I don't know how long it takes exactly for the mushrooms to really start being noticeable as far as their availability. The camera is wild, but look at all these mushrooms. They have a lot that they can collect. It looks like some resources are limited, though. So there are other places as well. There's stack. What is stack? Assign toilers to gather resources. Vacant toiler slots are available. Workers not hired. We have a lot of workers, and we just need to assign them to things, I guess. I guess I'll assign them to that. There's also a forest house here. I can take a closer look at some of these resting toilers. Toilers, you know. Now, over here, the fungus colony. Oh, there's another fungus colony. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and have a day shift and a night shift. And we're just putting these toilers to work, I guess. And over here, we have another stack. I can put max on there. Stack again? Sure, why not? And I don't know, I'm paying attention to the little vacant work slots, trying to get an idea of how many ought to be in various places. We're looking to make this place self-sufficient, as they say. There's also an overview button. Let me see. I did watch Quantic Flux play this game. And one of the things that stood out to me that looked really interesting is when there are events and stuff where you have to make very important decisions that will affect your settlement and the characters who live there and all that. So, gather food from the fungus colony. Where are we? Down here. I'll just max this out, actually. I don't know why I'm maxing out the one that's further more out of the way. I think that I could probably afford to max out workers more. So we're at 2 out of 5 for gathering, but we can also change the speed. I'm going to put it at max speed for a little bit. I hope I don't regret that. So what's going on over here? Scout HQs without scout squads. Edible mushrooms. These mushrooms taste like shoe leather and reek of rot. No wonder several toilers got sick after eating them. Let's boil them. The poison in the mushrooms will break down during boiling. They won't taste any better, but at least they'll be safe. Not the time to be picky. The construction menu, hammer icon, contains building categories. Cooking houses are under the food category on the left. Hovering over a building displays its description, cost, and valid construction services. Cooking houses can be built anywhere, but for now it's better to place them on the trunk. On the trunk. When placing a building on the surface, its silhouette appears. Green means location is suitable, red means it's unsuitable. To start construction, select a suitable location and left-click. Free settlers will begin work. If all are assigned to shifts, construction will not start. Once complete, the buildings become active. I hope I have some that can do that. So I'm going to go to the menu here. Actually, I am going to save game. I have not saved at all. It just chooses a random name then, I guess, if you don't indicate anything. I'm going to click the center button and click Cooking House. Now, we're going to see on the trunk, they said on the trunk. I guess right here is okay. We have 4 builders automatically assigned. So the unassigned workers, it's kind of something I'm curious to take a look at. Homeless, 31. 4 people are sick. Sending scouts. A scout squad only needs to be assembled once, after which it can be sent on missions as many times as you like for rations. Scouts are not assigned to shifts, but still need time to sleep and eat. Sorry if I'm covering parts of the UI, which I probably will be. But I'm going to hit on creating a scout squad. You know what? I feel like it's worth it. I might make myself a very tiny Kita. You've never seen a tinier Kita. Here we go. It's a little bit better. Now, select the point of interest, and I think I have to click through all the tutorial. I usually like when tutorials are more deeply integrated into, okay, we're making a scout squad apparently. I like it when tutorials are more deeply integrated into the actual gameplay. So that's a cooking house. Okay, so this is a scout squad down here whenever I want to pay attention to that aspect, but it's not really too crucial at the moment. We're trying to build this cooking house right now. It's almost done. There's 8 seconds. Milliseconds, even. And we're done. Here we go, cooking house. I would like to put some people on it and max it out. Produce rations in the cooking house. That is our next objective in our journey to make this place self-sufficient. So, we have 55 workers, right? I have placed many in many places. I might just, let's see. Oh yeah, nighttime. You know what? I'll go ahead and max the nighttime. And these ones as well. What are these ones doing? What is stack exactly? Gathering resources. Okay. We have a lot of night owls in this town. Now, max. There we go. So we have maxed out, I think, various stack buildings. Now they're all kind of grayed out. When there's empty slots available, it really lets you know. Okay, so I have the fungus colony going. Now, people cooking at night.
Our wood stocks are quickly getting low. We can't keep this up, or we're going to run out of it completely. We have no choice but to take the risk and go down to get the wood.
It's dangerous. What if we suddenly run into Saraga's air patrol?
Be on your guard. By the way, you can find a secluded spot near the lake to build a fisherman's shed. After all, one can't live on mushrooms alone.
Is that true? One can't live on mushrooms alone? It probably is true, but, I mean, you'd be extremely unhealthy anyway. Send scout squad to explore the shore. There's bound to be fish in the river, but it's hard to tell from the great tree where the best fishing spots are. That's a job for the scouts. They're going to be moving to their target now. Send scouts on their first expedition. That is an achievement I just picked up. So, I think this is going to work out. Explore 2 map locations, though. This is something. 2 map locations. This is a... Oh, I can actually see the little... I can see these little people. I can see them all. Go into this location, hanging out. What are they doing? They've been at it. Or they're going to be at it for another 45 seconds. I can take a look-see around here. There might be other places to go, but I'm not sure where. Oh, right here. We can, in 29 seconds, send this other team over, but you know what? I'm going to max this out. I want to have a lot of scouts. Scouts seem like they're good to have. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, yeah. Explore the shore. Scouts report the lake shore is gentle, the soil not marshy. We can build a fisherman's shed here. Extraction zone opened. Some buildings can only be placed on certain surfaces. Valid locations are shown in the building tooltip icons. Okay. A fisherman's shed can only be built on the riverbank. Move the building model over the highlighted area until it turns green. Let's do that. Our next food section. Oh, it's nice that they have these little handy yellow dots to really let you know what to do. So 4 builders are going to go over here, assuming I have enough people to come over. I may need to take some workers off of certain duties, but I am actually going to, when these scouts get back, gonna assign them to this. Are builders coming over? I can see little feet. Look at that. They are expert. They're experts at what they're doing. Yeah. Oh, I already like them very much. I like my people very, very much. They're so wee. Outpost Ignalis has fallen. 3 red signals from the northeast. That means the neighboring outpost Ignalis has fallen. There's nothing we can do for them now. The ruins where Ignalis stands are 5 days away. Even if we send rangers after marching through fog filled with the Shroud spawn and ancient relics, they would need rescuing themselves. Alarin has a mission, and completing it comes above all else. Sadly, every man for himself.
Perhaps someone from Ignalis has survived. We must accept the survivors if they reach us.
Are you going to accept them? You know what the Shroud does to people. Do you want mad refugees to burn half of Felleran to the ground?
We'll help them as long as it doesn't hinder our research. And we ourselves can't sleep in tents anymore. We need to build proper houses.
Or maybe we should just cut it down.
Before you proceed, Maton, remember, cutting the flesh of the great tree is not only sacrilege, but also a crime. Though Sarago is far, Meseret Nark will never allow it.
Ah, yes, precisely. The great tree generates solar. Therefore, I forbid anyone to even lay an axe to it without the craftsman's supervision. I will not tolerate such barbarism. Fell the trees on the ground.
All right. He sounds like a good leader. Fear increased. Scouts are ready. The fear level is displayed at the top of the screen. High fear reduces work efficiency, and reaching the maximum will result in defeat. The base fear level depends on the negative conditions of your settlers. Some story choices can also increase or decrease it. Okay, so their fear has increased a little bit, probably because of zombies on our way. But... oh, we require 5 of what? We require 5 something. Oh, there's only 4. 4. Oh, wow. Maximum. And can I send this squad? They need 5. Okay, so I can't really do that one yet, but it's okay. Build a fisherman's shed. 5 hours. Building under construction. Oh, they're still working on it. Collect timber from stockpiles or chop in the forest and build forest house. Okay. Explore 2 map locations. Oh, weird sounds at night. I mean, technically it feels like it's night all the time in this game. So, I'm going to X out of there real quick. Well, gee, what else do I have to do here? I feel like, the research is something I would like to figure out in the very near future. However, that is achieved. I think it might even be right here, development. Okay, so each individual place has its own little icon that we'll click on for that. It says cooking house here. And yeah, that's the cooking house. I think what I would like to develop...
Great.
Oh.
Now we have fish.
Yay!
And don't forget to build a warehouse next to the fisherman's shed.
Always with the warehouses in these games.
Warehouse for fish? Terrible idea. The smell will attract all the gobblers in the area.
Well, what do we do
Take
then?
it easy, folks. We'll put the warehouses on the bottom platform. We've been talking about expanding that spot for ages, and we've got the materials to do it.
Nice. Glad to hear it. Different buildings can be built on different surfaces. On the great tree trunk, on the ground, or on platforms. Some buildings can only be placed on platforms. To create a platform, select the council hall. So, where is my main area? Oh, right there. It's a little bit shielded by some leaves. So, the council hall. This is the council hall, I believe. Click the platforms button to see a diagram showing the number and size of built platforms. Click Build and select a location for a new platform, or select an existing platform to expand it. Let's see. Expand the lower platform. Expand lower platform. Okay, this is where I might get a little bit confused. Platforms. Okay. Left click to build. Whoops. I think I clicked the wrong thing. Expand the lower platform. Right there. I think I did it correctly. That is the lower platform that we are expanding. So we'll be able to put more buildings sort of around here, and people can go up and down more easily, probably. This reminds me of some of the towns in Final Fantasy 16. I don't know why. This sort of thing. Now, can I send my squad? Yes, I can. I can send them and finish this other quest that I have ongoing about exploring 2 map locations. So the builders are busily at work. Wow, they finished that really fast. So we have finished that. We need to build forest house. Cooking house, fisherman's shed, forest house. There we go. I think we'll build a forest house, but also we need to build a warehouse, I think, to figure out where on earth that is. Build a warehouse on the platform. Warehouse. I don't really see warehouses yet. Specify the stored resource. Lodging for 8 settlers. Huh. There are 2 categories here. Let me see. Oh! Settlers walk to their workplace. They don't work until they arrive. Place housing and cooking houses near workplaces to increase production efficiency. So the cooking house is a bit far, but I don't think it's too far. Each building has an extraction zone, usually a set radius around it. To change the zone, for example, if nearby resources are depleted, click the button in the building window. The longer settlers spend reaching the extraction zone, the less time they have to work. I'm gonna have to remember that. If I can. Explore the forest. This area is perfect for a lumberjack hut. If we build a warehouse nearby, productivity will increase. Toilers won't have to haul logs far. Extraction zone opened. Possible extensions appear next to the building. They unlock later through technology to build one reserve space for all of it in advance. Okay. Well, first I want to have some morning workers and some nighttime workers. And now I'm a little worried because I might have too many. But yeah. Building a forest house. I still need to do this, but we're gonna go here. Here we go. Warehouse. This is what we need. Oh wow, it costs a lot. I don't have enough. Uh-oh. I shouldn't have built that forest house even, maybe. We need a lot of things we might not even have. The lumberjack hut as well. We might run into issues. Forest house. Fisherman's. Okay, let me go back to... where was that? Warehouses increase your resource storage. After building a new warehouse, assign a resource to it, otherwise it will remain empty. They're so big that I built a warehouse already. Place them close to production buildings to improve production. Cool. We need... Uh-oh. Homeless, 25, sick, 5. We still need to build a lot of houses. Okay, so where else would they go, though? The scout squads. It looks like they don't really have anywhere to go. Kind of wish that I could just push a button and they just go places that might be relevant at all. But it's okay. What I'm mainly concerned about is making lumberjack hut and stuff. It looks like I need 30 wood, which I don't have. I have 5 wood, which is very worrisome because it feels like maybe I needed to get that first.
Quiet knock. An airship from Sarago dropped signal fires on the ground before departing.
What for? It turned around not far from the Great Tree and never reached us.
That's probably how the captain marked where he left something for us. I'll send some rangers to check it out.
Alrighty. So we already have stuff to do with the rangers. They are moving to the target right now as we speak. Let me try to remember. The target is right here. Pretty far away, actually. Well, not too far away, but it's a little bit far. And I still have 5 pieces of wood. I'm gonna have to figure out what on earth I'm doing. To try to get wood, I guess. Try to get wood before I even have the ability to get this logging stuff underway. They gather resources, I think. Okay, these are forest houses. Fungus colonies. Yeah, we don't have a warehouse. We don't have that. Forest house. How do I get more wood then? I can't. Lumberjack. The warehouse costs even more. Can I just have them go and like get wood? I feel like I might need to pause for a second, get my bearings a bit. The squads are out doing things, which is cool. Overview of the scout base. This is a common thing to run into at the very beginning of a game like this. Especially since I went to just like immediately go make that forest house. How much did that one cost anyway? It might be one of those things where you really needed to not go and make that forest house. It costed 20 though. Lumberjack hut already cost 30, so I would have already been in trouble. I just hope that they figure out how to get wood. And lumberjack hut. Yeah. I guess we're in a sort of waiting position until somehow more wood is possible. Drop site. This is the cargo we were waiting for. A note wishing us luck is even attached. Valfitus's people are truly loyal. Hey, we got a bunch of planks. Okay, this is good news. Drop site. Alright. Advanced resources. Steel is an advanced resource that replaces iron. 1-1. Advanced resources are produced from basic ones at a 2-1 ratio. Each resource type has a separate storage limit, 100 units each. So even without warehouses, you can have 100 iron and 100 steel. Alright. Can I make anything? Yeah, see, it's wood that we need and not planks. And in order to do that, we need a lumberjack hut, which we do not have. Uh-oh. 23 homeless. Can I make anything at all? Looks like... not quite yet. I don't know if I'm just like continually trying to hopefully come across wood until I have enough to make a lumberjack hut or what. Or if I needed to do things in a certain order to make the lumberjack hut first and foremost, which might involve restarting. Let me see. If I do end up in a position where I need to restart, I will just kind of cut and then resume after I've already restarted and like gotten this stuff. Yeah, we have 100 planks, which is nice. They have some fear, but they're okay. They're resting right now. I guess they need to rest because they just finished doing the thing. Trying to look around to see if there's anywhere else to explore, but I'm guessing not. Okay, now it says they're idle, I guess. The scout squad is ready. Where would I send them to, though? Ready. Ready to something. Refugees from Ignalis. The people can barely stand. It's astonishing they managed to survive the journey. No one can clearly explain what happened. Some speak of settlers suddenly turning on one another, others of waves of fog in which entire squads vanished. Among the arrivals, there are many wounded, but even more madmen. The bound lunatics drool, laugh wildly, and mutter strange, incoherent words. So they're like me. The fog has devoured their minds. We've seen this before. Let the refugees in. They need help. The refugees from Ignalis climb up the great tree towards us, some with tears of joy, some with visible relief, others with unnatural indifference on their faces. Since we've taken them in, we must provide proper care. We need to build the healing quarters. Welcome. I can't build anything out of wood. When a settler goes without food for a long time, they become hungry. If the settlement has a cooking house with enough food, a hungry settler will go there to eat. If there is no food or cooking house to distribute it, a hungry settler will eventually become starving. After another day without food, they will die. Oh gosh. Settlers eat rations made from raw food, which become more effective as the game progresses. They can also eat raw food directly, but this is inefficient and can lead to illness. Critically ill. 4 of them are critically ill. Mentally ill, 5. So some unusual features. Let's see. Can I make... Oh, hey! It's said it's not grayed out anymore, which is funny. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Let's do it. Let's make something. There we go. I made a thing. Now, warehouse? If I can make this? I guess I can make this. Is it very weird that it was like a trouble at first? It was green for a bit, now it's not. There we go. This isn't too far from the fishing hut either. Okay, so the wood doesn't seem like it's actually related to this, which is odd, because I thought it was. But it's okay. We are gonna continue. We made a warehouse on a platform. And the most important thing, though, is the wood gathering, I feel. Because I still feel like that just makes sense. The lumberjack hut is important. And forest houses, I still want to make those too. Forest houses, forest house, yeah. I'll put these kind of close together. There we go. Okay, now we're out of the ingredients, whatever they are. Oh, planks! They are using the planks to build these. Okay. So, we're gonna store, I guess, fish? I'm gonna store fish, rations, raw food, metal, solar, food. Okay, we're storing food here. Looks like we might need to make several warehouses just to store a lot of various things that we need. Now, another forest house, but we don't have enough for that yet. Okay, we need to max out people working here. Need to max out the people working here. There we go. Uh-oh. The fact that this warehouse is here and they're all the way over here could be a little bit troublesome, but it'll be okay. So, we have done quite a few things. Building the healing quarters, that is next. 50. Assign work shifts in the healing quarters. Wait until the sick are healed. We have 4 critically ill, 1 sick, 5 mentally ill, 25 homeless. Still need to make more and more forest houses. I'm all here for making forest houses as soon as it is at all possible to do so. Raw food. We have raw food here, though, anyway. I can probably send... Yep, they are ready to go somewhere. If I knew where to send them. It's not really anything that I see. Alright. fear has risen quite a bit. I'm gonna have to be careful with their fear, because I have a feeling that is gonna be a problem. And they're collecting wood. I'm not sure where they're putting it, though, because the warehouse, right? It's not really set up for collecting wood. I really just want it to collect everything. I'm gonna have it collect some more wood, because forest house is pretty crucial. We're at 19 wood so far. 19 wood. I'm gonna try fast forwarding a bit.
Master,
Oh,
the walkers complain of panic attacks at
the
night.
toilers.
Many hear whispers and moans.
The shroud is getting thicker. Fortunately, daylight still keeps it at bay. All right, light the flame guards near the buildings. They will protect the people at night.
Light the flame guards near the buildings. Alright, I'm gonna play. Light the flame guards near the buildings. Build a flame guard. Well, that's our first thing we need to do. Flame guard. Everything needs so much wood. Wood is so crucial. This is... this is definitely not the only game where it's very noticeable that wood is crucial. Alright, I will make a flame guard, I guess. Wait, where am I putting it? I assume that... here? I don't know, I hope that's not a bad place to put it. Make the night brighter, it says. Maybe it should be more like in a central sort of area. I can't see my original platform. Oh, there it is. What's going on in here, by the way? Not a whole lot. Development Council Hall. Oh! Wood again! We get more wood. We can eventually do cool stuff. Okay, so I'm going to make sure I have people on to light the flame guard, I guess. We built a flame guard, but we need 2 of them. We need to make another one. Wow. Sure takes a while getting the wood. Honestly, getting another warehouse to put over here, I wonder if that's what we need to do. Game, don't make such sounds. Those sounds are not very cozy, game. Sounds like, I don't know, some zombie breathing in my ear. You hear that? Well, if the zombie brings wood, it's okay. I'm all out of wood. Look, I have 2 out of 300. Did someone eat my wood? I could have sworn I saw it say 3 out of 100. One of those fiendish zombies may or may not have taken my wood, you know. We have so much that we need and so little wood. I would think that... Oh wow, this tree is getting bigger and bigger. Because they're not wooding up enough. This tree, it gets larger and larger. Because of the vast lack of wood. Can I move this cheaply? I doubt it. Demolish building, move. Oh, hey. You know what? You know what? You know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm so doing this. I'm moving this right here. There. I'm moving this here. Because, like, I don't know. 15 wood. Wood is what I need. Ooh, please. The builders are working on moving this over here, which is going to make it so they can move faster over here to the warehouse. I'm confused about the whole, like, choosing, right? Choosing what you're putting where. It's kind of like, isn't everything technically still going in here, though? Or is it not, actually? No idea. So, We now have a paltry 14 wood. And builders are taken 10 trillion years, approximately. But they'll be done. The people are eating my wood. I saw it was 16, now it's 13. Those zombies, they're eating my wood. Now, yeah, I can see now the stuff there. Max, please. And then during the day, we're just in Lumberjack City right now. Whoa. What is happening now? Warehouse is full. Oh, there's another warehouse here. Hey. Warehouse is full. Okay, so they're at 0 workers now because of the warehouse being full. This is the cooking house. I feel like we need to make another warehouse. How is the warehouse full? Look at that. We have 94 of 100 rations. Yeah, I guess so. I guess it is full. So they automatically move to other things. You know, I wonder if it would be good to get another lumberjack hut. And then just like put everything into wood. Like, please. Please. Wood, 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 wood. I have 12 pieces of wood now. Whoa, what is this? This is a mysterious game. I actually quite like the atmosphere of it. The graphics feel a little... I mean, they're pretty, but they're muddy in a sense. Because it's always dark all the time and foggy. It kind of fits well enough, but at the same time... I don't know. Maybe I just need to up my brightness. That might be all that I need to do. I do have typically pretty low brightness overall. There we go. Now I can burn my eyes out instead. So why am I staring at this? What is this? Hello, game. You wish to inform me of something, but I can't say I know what it is. What is this? Are these more refugees? Oh, hey, look at this. Ooh, we need to get the scouts over there. Hey, scouts, come over yonder. What is this? I have no idea what to do with that. I feel like I want to send them somewhere. Oh, a flame more terrible than the fog. The Luminarchy. At the very sound of the word, many people turn pale and begin to tremble with fear. The Luminarchs carry the word of light to the farthest outposts with fire and steel. Their duty is to find and punish heretics, whoever and wherever they may be. What do they want here? Forbid them from landing in Alarin. We are under the Arkan's personal protection. We need to get rid of them because they stand for fire and I need wood. Fire and wood do not mix. Let them look around. Just don't allow them to go up. Let them look around. Tessin steps forward to greet the Luminarchs as they disembark from their Skywalker with the air of men who own the place. He bows respectfully. Their commander approaches and, with a casual nod, blesses Tessin with a beam of light from his outstretched hand. We welcome the servants of light.
Luminarch Legatus is here by order of the Supreme Luminator. Ignalis has been destroyed, and it was the work of the Shroud worshippers cult. You're not sheltering any of them, are you?
No.
This is our letter of credence from Valfidus, Archon of Sarago. We are under his personal protection, and your authority is...
The light guides us all, and we go where it tells us. We will examine every resident with our truth machine. Your permission is not required.
What a jerk. What a jerk. Now my people are going to be even more fearful. They were already fearful enough, and I lack wood. I continue lacking wood. I'm going to make another warehouse. If there's anything I've learned from Anno and all games that ever existed that are Anno-esque, it's you need warehouses. And you need them close by or else stupid townspeople are just gonna like not know what to do. Look at this. The fear is steadily rising. Oh, it's so pretty today. Gosh, we have like sakura pink leaves. It's because my tree is very, very happy. Wants to eat the luminarchs or whatever they're called. No! Died of illness. Oh, I didn't make the stupid... There was a thing I needed to make. What was it? Healing quarters? I didn't make it in time. Because of lack of wood. 37 out of 300. This sucks. I wasn't able to make it in time. I don't know. This is one of those games where it really feels like you want to restart the whole experience. It's like a banished feeling. Like you want to restart the whole experience, because I think that if I had made the lumberjack sooner and then just move forward into all kinds of, I don't know, maybe not making so many forest houses, trying to make things as soon as I'm told about them, like the healing quarters should have been made sooner. For several hours, the Luminarchs did nothing. Then they began stopping and escorting every resident of Alarin to their Skywalker one by one. They interrogated them. Many were tortured. There was nothing we could do, because if the Luminarch sent a signal, incinerator cruisers would arrive within days. Can you imagine how long it would take for my wood to appear in that case? And leave nothing but scorched earth where the outpost once stood. We need to destroy them. All we could do was hope that no one among the settlers would reveal Alarin's true purpose. We must keep the secret. I don't know what to do. Jevrin's dead, Hardwin's dead, Lorman's dead, Isman's dead, all because of lack of wood. Wood caused this. The Luminarchs have taken settler Frotard. You cannot take my Frotard. My Frotard. Where is he? I can't see him. Is that one of those jerks? Oh no, he's just an employed person in my kingdom. Oh, some of them are green, like, okay. I still am sitting on 36 wood. This is an abomination. 36 wood, what do they do with? Are they getting wood? 189 pieces per 24 hours. Where's my wood then? Where's my wood? Where's my wood? I think it's out of the zone of influence or something, but then where does the wood go then? Is it just like going to Nowheresville? Oh, I have 49 now. Okay, all that winding. Now I have 49. I need to make the healing quarters. We cannot lose any more people. I have a feeling that some of my stuff is unmanned. This game, 49 wood and I need 50. 49. That's okay though, because actually, I feel like the lumberjack hut is the smarter thing to pick up right now. We can get 200 pieces of wood if we just set it here. Yeah, I'm gonna do this because, like, if I could just get this 200, the sooner the better. And I've already got very little wood anyway. So, what is this golden thing? The golden. I need to figure out. Can't my squads go and figure it out? Also, what are my squads doing? They need to go and they need to do things. I don't know what though. Oh hey, right here. Ready. From afar we see a fire. Most likely these are refugees from Ignalis. They surely need help. Okay. We are gonna get those refugees from Ignalis. We're gonna bring them all. They will enjoy the wonders of the Sakura tree. And then they'll help me fight the... I forget what they're called now. How about this? Cancel. This one is almost done, I think. Let's fast forward a bit. Fast forwarding is a little dangerous, but there we go. I can always move this later. Max. We'll also add 2 people at night. I just have a feeling that we actually might not have as many people as we need to do all the things we want to do. Release settler. Okay, the Luminarchs are releasing people. Thank you, Luminarchs. Now, I still feel like warehouse is so important. Refugees fire. The refugees respond reluctantly to the rangers. After what happened, they fear approaching Alarin. To them, Climbing the great tree seems more dangerous than sitting and breathing the fog. Fortunately, the Shroud hasn't claimed their souls yet, and they could be persuaded. Results, people. Okay. I still want to make the healing quarters. I have 6 injured people. If they get even worse when they could be saved, that would suck. So, hopefully, wood will be upon us in no time. So I really want to make this one. And what do we get from the finished quests besides satisfaction? Because I think that we may get important things from it. And they keep eating my wood. Do you see like the... I don't know. I'm losing wood. I'm bleeding wood. I think we can... Should I just make another warehouse? I just feel like I should make another warehouse. But we're so close to that 50. I mean, we're not that close, actually. Who knows how long it'll take. And it costs 50 for that, too. Their fear... Yeah, we really don't want to have anyone die. There's so much that needs to be made. And... It's daytime, I believe. Efficiency is 65%. Okay, we have 50 now. I want to make the healing house. Healing quarters, it's called. Can be built only on the trunk. Right there. I built it right here, very near to where the food is. They can eat and they can go see a nurse. Now, when that one is done, we'll assign some work shifts. Still need to build a flame guard too. 20 wood. When it gets to 50, I think I'll prioritize a warehouse. They're eating my wood. 19 now.
The Archon's latest message states that you, Tessin, have been appointed as the leader. You'd better get used to making difficult decisions.
I always think about what's best for the people.
And there will always be those who are dissatisfied. For example, many had hoped to return home to Sarago on the next Skywalker. Now we're stuck here for a good while.
I miss the times when I was just a humble researcher.
He's a good guy. What do we do with the madmen? A couple of the mad refugees somehow managed to free themselves. They screamed that darkness had crawled inside their guts and was writhing there. That only fire could cleanse them. They tried to set themselves ablaze and burn down one of the buildings. Oh, no, no. That building was probably worth 50 wood. Send the madmen to the healing quarters. They're insane, not criminals. I don't even have... Do I have healing quarters? Drive the madmen out of the settlement. We can no longer help them. I kind of want to drive them out, but I'm going to send them here. Subduing the madmen and securing them to their beds proved unexpectedly difficult, but the healers say it will get easier from there. Here. The fog hasn't yet claimed the minds of these poor souls, which means they can still be cured. Get well soon. Get well soon and help us get wood. I have 29 pieces. Okay. Healing. Okay, we need to add... oh, gosh. Add you and you. And at night, we have you and you. There we go. So I added people. Wait until the sick are healed. Cool. You know what? We need to add more people here. I think I'll add... I'm going to add a lot. So much coughing going on, you know? I just have a feeling that I'm stretching my population a little bit thin. But I don't know if I am, actually. Warehouse. 42. So after I finally make another warehouse, what is the next thing on the list, game? I think... Oh yeah, another flame guard, of course. Oh, that costs 30. We could do it right now. Do we get something from doing that? I'm gonna do that right here. There we go. More lights. I wonder if we ought to have put it somewhere over here, though. I don't know. Burned building. Gosh darn it, those crazed refugees went and burned that building, and a perfectly good wood ruined. No, I don't know what to do with it now. I'm still gonna have them work here though. I don't know what to do with this building though. I mean, it's there. It's operational, so I guess it's okay. Building the flame guard. So what is going on with my scouts? Oh, the lights are lit. The warm glow of the flame guards is calming. At night, people feel much better. They no longer hear the maddening whispers seeping from the shroud, though the nights grow darker still. Fire never betrays. Fear decreased. Yay. That's good. That's good news. So I'm going to have people work on this. Good job. Now, building forest houses. Oh yeah, wait. I wanted to build a warehouse. Forest houses are going to... Well, it costs only 20. You know what? We'll build one. We'll build it right here. Seems like a little bit of a fire hazard, but it's okay. Wait until the sick are healed. It says 1/8. Which I assume... Oh, what happened? Hello? That was a scary sound. Oh, what's this? Are those jerks back again? Interrogation 0. Hand of the Eternal, level 1. I don't know what this... What's the deal with that? But the fear... Yeah, the fear is not good. Thankfully, we've been finishing stuff at a good rate. Uh-oh. Oh. They're getting wood. They're being so good. Oh, no.
Yes, yes. I'm coming, my dear.
Oh.
Go away, go away, go away!
Jeez. Oh, gosh.